It's amazing when you realize some of your fundamental questions about spirituality and philosophy can be answered by science. For example, one of the questions that has always bothered me is what is consciousness? Is it a product of us as matter, as beings, as a chemical reaction that's happening in our brain, or what is consciousness? And I have started reading and listening to some of the ideas of a very renowned physicist and inventor Federico Fitton, and I feel so much calmer listening to these ideas about quantum theory from him. So he states that consciousness is actually not a result of matter, but it is a fundamental entity of nature. So if we consider ourselves conscious or if we consider ourselves consciousness, then we are fundamental to nature and we use our physical beings to experience this world around us. How amazing is that? Consciousness is a fundamental part of this universe. The second question that I've always wondered about is interconnectedness. I've always felt like we're all interconnected. Every little thing, every little experience is interconnected, but I couldn't make sense of it because in science, they've always studied about how we are made of particles and these are separate beings and they're interacting, but they're all separate. And I'm like, how does that, how do you combine that with this idea of interconnectedness? And Federico then talks about how actually, basically, he talks about the oneness of this entirety of universe, and he says we start from this oneness. He says everything is actually interconnected because everything is just a continuum of quantum state, continuum of quantum fields, and so these are all states and fields that are all connected. And basically, every quantum field has self will and therefore wants to experience things. And that's how we are represented. And that really beautifully explains this idea of interconnectedness. And actually, again, makes me feel so much better because then it makes you realize that not anything is not like fixed, it's all continuous. It keeps moving, it keeps changing. And we all keep changing and evolving. And also, we're all interconnected as waves. That is the cool thing that I've been thinking about recently as I go deeper into quantum physics.